My child, give me a moment. Just stay with me for a minute. You will not be sorry for stopping. Do not walk away from this second. You have let so many of these moments pass you by, but I am asking you to stay still right now. I am reaching into your thoughts because I need you to listen to me. I need your heart to slow down and your soul to catch its breath. I am not asking for your attention because I demand it. I am asking because the very thing you have been praying for is right in front of you. It is closer than you think. If you keep rushing or looking elsewhere, you will walk right past what I have placed in your path. Give me 60 seconds. It is a small part of your day. Just use your energy to be present right now and take a breath. Let go of the hold the world has on you so you can notice I am here. I have watched you rush past me so many times. I felt the times I reached for your heart, and you promised you would talk to me later. I know life got too loud and heavy, and you pushed me to the side. You told yourself you would listen eventually, but that time never came. But right now is different. You can feel it. You are becoming quiet and open. You know I am not distant. I am right here, reaching for you. This is not a coincidence. I am stepping into your path because you have been wandering away, and I needed to find you before you lost something valuable. Your world is too loud lately. You are so worried that you cannot even hear yourself breathe. The world has been pulling at you, and you have been running on nothing. You are not just physically tired. Your very soul is worn out. You have been dragging weight you were never meant to hold by yourself. You have been struggling in the dark and acting like you are okay while the pressure is hurting you deeply. The noise made you miss my voice. You missed the markers I left for you. I know it is not because you did not care. It is because you were weighed down. I saw how tired you looked and how heavy your steps were. I saw every feeling you hid to keep others from worrying. That is why I am here now. That is why you can feel me so clearly. Your heart is responding because you have been asking me for deep, secret things. You whispered those requests while you cried. You did not think they were good enough to reach me, but they did. I have every single one. I have been holding on to those requests, and I have answers ready in ways you cannot imagine. Recall the story of Moses when he felt he could not speak or lead. I was his strength then, and I am your strength today. One of the things you have asked for is coming toward your life right now. You have to be awake to notice it. You have to be here to take it. I need you to focus so you can protect what I am giving you. If you keep moving too fast, you will miss the answer you have been begging for. Let me steady you. Let me silence the static in your head for a minute. I know you have avoided moments like this because you were scared to feel too much. You did not want to deal with the pain or believe that good things could actually happen for you. You ran because it felt safer than being disappointed. State that I am your safe refuge when life is heavy to seal this truth. I never stopped looking for you. I never stopped coming close. I never stopped reaching out. I love you despite the walls you built and despite your silence. You want peace, but there is too much noise for you to see it when it arrives. You want a path forward, but you are drowning in things that do not matter. You were looking for me, but you forgot how to stop moving. So I stepped into your day. I spoke to you. You will not regret listening. These words contain what you have needed for a long time. I planned this exact moment for you because your soul is finally ready. You are ready to take what I have been getting ready for you. You might not get it all right now, but trust me, this matters. Give me your heart and your breath. Be ready. Stay here for another second. Stay long enough for me to give you something that will change your direction. My beloved, I had to interrupt you. I reached for your heart because I needed you to stop and pay attention. I wanted you to feel a pull you could not ignore. This message found you just as your thoughts were starting to drift off again. You have been holding too much for too long. There is a weight on your soul you have not even confessed to yourself yet. You go through your day with a burden on your shoulders that does not even leave you when you try to sleep. You shove it down just to survive. You hide it behind your smile and your chores. You stay busy to avoid it. You give your energy to everyone else, but you are empty the second you are finally alone. Your mind is exhausted. You are trying to keep your world from breaking while your heart is already falling to pieces. You have been silent with me lately. It is not because you do not care or do not want me. It is because your soul is sinking in the noise of everything you are trying to fix on your own. You have been drifting, my precious one, and you did not even notice. Drifting does not start with a bang. It is slow and quiet. It happens one tiny step at a time. It happens when you ignore a feeling or miss a moment. You were not running away. You were just trying to get by. You drifted because you were worn out. Your heart was bruised from too many blows. Remember the account of David when he felt his soul was parched in a dry and weary land. You were waiting for someone to notice the weight you carry. You got used to the silence. But I saw it. I saw your hope fading. I saw you losing your grip on the things that made you feel alive. I saw you becoming numb. I could not let you disappear into that cold place without reaching for you. You have been carrying things alone that were never meant to be handled without my hand. My child, you tried so hard not to be a weight on anyone else. You convinced yourself that you had to be strong enough to handle every trouble on your own. You kept walking even when you felt like you were about to fall. You pushed through the pain by acting like it was not there. You carried the heavy load of loss in total silence. You moved through the lonely times by pretending they did not hurt. You were so afraid of falling apart that you locked your heart tight, but that also meant joy could not get inside. You have injuries that you never gave me the chance to fix. Your spirit is exhausted because you never stopped to rest. Think of Elijah when he sat under the tree and told me he had enough because the weight of his work was too much for him. You took on so many tasks that you forgot what it felt like to breathe without pressure. To keep going, you just turned off your feelings. You ignored what you needed just so you would not fall behind. You stayed busy so you would not have to face the ache in your chest. You kept moving while you were breaking into pieces. You told yourself you were fine when the truth was that you were drifting to a place where you could no longer hear my voice. You were not pushing me away. You were just protecting your heart the only way you knew how. I watched you trying to keep your life from falling apart. I know why you went quiet. I know why you shut the doors. I know why you stopped expecting things to change. I know why you told yourself not to hope or trust, so you would not get hurt again. You thought being numb would save you from the pain. But that numbness was stealing your ability to see the good things I am bringing to you. Stand with those who share my word and my peace. If you feel led, state your support for this work. I had to make you stop. This is why my voice is so clear right now. This moment is on purpose. You were falling into a kind of silence that would have made you blind to the answer you have been praying for. You were so tired you would have walked right past the door I opened for you. You were just trying to survive at the exact time the path you need is appearing. Because I saw how close the gift was, I had to step in. I had to reach into your day in a way that you would feel. I had to make you pause. I had to pull your heart back from the edge of exhaustion. You were so close to missing something that has your name on it. Recall the story of Moses when I called him to lead. I have prepared things for you long before you knew you had a need. It will mend the parts of you that you thought were gone forever. I watched how your heart was getting too tired to hold what is coming. I stepped in before you lost all your strength. I stepped in because you have been running on nothing while telling everyone you are okay. I refuse to lose you to fear or fatigue. My beloved, understand this clearly. I set this exact minute for you. Not an hour ago, but right now. This moment was chosen for your heart. Every second of your life has led to this. Every hard night, every tear you shed, every prayer you thought I did not hear, every whisper you said in the dark, every time you felt alone or unseen, every time you thought your life was stuck, it all led here to this breath and this pause. This is not an accident. I arranged this because your heart needed it. I brought you here because your spirit was reaching for something even when your mind was confused. I set this minute because you have been drowning in noise and pain. You were seconds away from slipping further into the dark. I set this minute because the good things coming into your life require you to be awake inside. I need you to breathe again. I need you to feel again. I need you to walk with me again. Declare this as your truth. Seal this in your heart. I arranged this time because I need your heart ready to hear what I have for you. My child, come close. I am speaking to the deep parts of you that you have hidden away. I want to talk about your pain. You have buried it and made it seem small because you were afraid. You walked through it in silence because you did not want anyone to see. I have watched you try to keep your life together while your hands were shaking. You acted like you were okay and pretended to be strong. But I saw the weight pressing against your chest. I saw the heartbreak that tore you open in ways you still struggle with. Recall the story of David when he was overwhelmed and his heart was heavy. I saw when people you trusted let you down and when those you loved walked away. I saw how it wounded you when you opened your soul, and it was not handled with care. You tried to move on while you were still hurting inside. You kept smiling even though you were breaking. You tell yourself it is over, but you are still carrying the weight of that hurt. You avoid memories and stay away from new dreams because you do not want to feel that ache again. You built walls because you are afraid of being shattered. My precious one, I saw every moment. I was there when you fell apart. I was holding you when you thought no one noticed. I saw your tears before they even fell. I saw your exhaustion. It is the kind of tired that sleep does not help. It is in your bones and your soul. You are tired of being the strong one for everyone else while you are looking for a place to rest. You have been giving to others while your own soul is empty. You have been holding others up while you wanted to be held yourself. I saw the weight in your spirit. I saw when you felt too weak to continue, but you kept going anyway. I saw your disappointment. I saw the doors that shut when you had so much hope. Remember the account of Paul when he faced obstacles and things did not go as planned. I saw when people failed to show up for you, and when promises were broken. I saw the opportunities that slipped away from your hands. I never ignored your pain or looked down on your dreams. I held those disappointments with you. I saw your loneliness. The isolation that stays with you even in a room full of people is heavy. It whispers that you are unknown and that no one truly sees who you are. My precious one, I was there during those nights you spent by yourself and the moments you felt distant from people standing right next to you. You wanted someone to understand your heart without needing to say a word. You looked for a quiet place that did not take anything from you and a love that did not bring more hurt. When you thought you were invisible, I was there with my eyes fixed on you. My beloved, I saw the dread you carried. You were scared of what was coming next and worried that the past would return to hurt you again. You feared you were too much for people or perhaps not enough at all. This made you doubt your value and try to make yourself small so you would not be pushed away. You settled for less than you deserved because of that fear. It stole your rest while your thoughts moved in circles. But you were never alone. I was standing by you every moment. I saw your confusion when life became a blur and nothing made sense. You did not understand why things were taken or why there was only silence. You asked why this happened to you and if I had turned away. You felt like you were wandering in the dark without a direction. Remember the account of Moses when the path ahead looked blocked and the way out was hidden. Even when you felt lost, I knew exactly where you stood. I saw the times you felt nothing at all. You were not happy or sad, just empty. You pulled away because feeling anything was too painful. You were not ruined, my precious one. You were just trying to get through the day the only way you knew how. I did not judge you for your scars. I stayed close to support you even when you could not feel me there. State amen and proclaim your praise if your heart knows this is true. I saw every moment you acted like you were fine. I saw the forced smiles and the laughter you used to hide the hurt. You have become an expert at appearing strong so others do not see the damage inside. You held yourself together while you were falling apart. You said you were okay because you did not want to be a weight on anyone or face their judgment. Every time you pushed down your feelings and held back a sob, I was there. I saw you weeping when the rest of the world was quiet. I saw you bury your face in your pillow to hide the noise of your cries. I saw the nights you wept until you were completely empty. There were times you cried without even knowing the reason, as the grief just arrived without warning. You felt like you were carrying every burden on your own. Your chest felt tight from the weight of everything you held back. I saw every tear. None of them were missed or forgotten. I saw the sting when you felt overlooked and the ache in your heart when others did not show up for you. I saw when they did not check in or notice your struggle. You looked around and felt abandoned. You wondered if anyone actually cared or if your absence would even matter. You wondered why help came to everyone else while you stood by yourself. My precious one, people may have left you, but I never left you. Nothing you went through was hidden from me. Not one tear, not one sharp pang of pain, not one silent night. Every shaky breath you took just to survive was seen by me. I looked after your mind when you were weak. I protected your heart when life was cruel. I walked beside you in every moment, even when you thought I was silent or gone. I was closer to you in your suffering than I ever was in your comfort. I never left you for a single second. When you were shaking under the weight of your own thoughts, I was standing right there. I was in the middle of the heartbreak standing with you. I was in the exhaustion giving you a strength you did not know existed. I was there to catch the pieces of your hope when things shattered. I was in the loneliness speaking love into the empty spaces. I was in the fear holding your heart. I was in the confusion directing your steps even when the path was hidden. Every time you thought you were forgotten, I was right there. My beloved child, I want to speak to the parts of you that you hide from the world. I want to address the quiet cries and the longings you keep buried. I see the fears you never speak of and the dreams you put away because you could not take another loss. I want to talk about the parts of you that only I know. Those hidden places matter to me. Every word you did not say and every feeling you thought was small reached my heart. I heard the thoughts you were ashamed of. I heard the fears you kept quiet to avoid worrying others or appearing weak. I heard the questions deep inside about whether you are enough or if you will fail again. You did not speak these things out loud, but you thought them while trying to stay steady. You tried to be brave, but there were storms inside you that you could not calm on your own. Those fears reached me. My child, you were sure no one noticed the massive energy it took just to begin your day. I was standing right there. I stayed by your side when you woke up feeling hollow, and when the memories felt like lead. I was there when you forced yourself to get up even though you wanted to stay under the covers and vanish. I reached out to your spirit and gave you the grit to keep going. You do not even realize that you survived those days because I was the one holding the pieces of you together. Despair tried to take you, but it could not because I stood around you. My beloved, you thought you were carrying yourself, but I was the one lifting you. I have kept watch over you every single day and through every night. I was your stamina when you had nothing left. I was your calm when your mind was a storm. I was your warmth when being by yourself felt like a cold hole in your chest. I protected you from the dark. When life felt like too much to handle, I was the one keeping you upright. Your pain never made me turn away. It made me come closer. Your quiet struggles move me. Your fear does not push me back. It makes me want to cover you. When you feel numb, it does not bother me. Recall the account of David when he was overwhelmed and hiding in dark places. I was with him then, and I am with you right now. Your questions do not scare me, and your exhaustion does not make me walk away. You are never a burden to me. Every injury and every tear drew me closer to you. I saw you crying in the dark when you hoped the room was quiet enough to hide your grief. I saw you stay in your room because you did not want anyone to see your damage. I saw you wipe your eyes fast, so you would not have to explain anything to anyone. I saw you fall apart in the hidden spots where you felt safe. I saw you grab your chest because the sadness felt like a physical blow. I heard you ask if anyone actually cared about you. I saw you shake. Every one of those moments hurt me too. I never wanted you to carry that load by yourself. When the world was silent to your pain, I heard you. When others missed your heartbreaking, I noticed. When you felt like you did not exist, I was watching you. When you felt unwanted, I was holding you. When you felt forgotten, I said your name. My precious one, you have fought the feeling that your life is stuck. You watched everyone else get ahead and wondered why things did not happen for you. You asked why paths ended and why those you relied on walked out. You asked why good things disappeared even after you spoke to me about them. You felt like you were wandering through a thick mist without a path. But these delays and these endings were not for your harm. They were my way of keeping you safe. State your gratitude to me for holding your hand. Seal this if you feel I am with you, and tell others how I care for you. I am here now to speak truths that have remained unspoken, my child. You may not have expected this moment. My purpose is not trivial. I am here to reveal a fundamental understanding that will shift your perspective entirely. Stay with me, my child. Do not leave this conversation. If you step away now, you risk remaining in uncertainty, which is exactly where the enemy wishes to keep you. I will not permit that. This clarity is needed right now, not at some future point or after more difficulties arise. You must understand what has been hidden from you throughout your life. Breathe deeply and remain present. The wisdom I share can profoundly alter your direction. This knowledge also needs to reach others who are without hope. Continue to listen, my beloved, for what I am revealing comes directly from me. You have long thought that your advancement was slowed by the passing years or by specific people you encountered. But what was never disclosed to you is that your path was often obstructed by unseen negativity, disguised as helpful advice. Today, I uncover what has been hidden, my precious one. Someone you value and quietly admire harbors resentment towards you. This is not because of anything you have done wrong, but because your inherent light disturbs those who reside in their own darkness. No secret plan can succeed in my presence. Even while you handle your duties, care for others, plan ahead, and carry silent burdens, understand this: your efforts are seen and valued. I observed every moment you put aside your own wishes for the sake of peace. Each time you offered something without thanks, I was there. What others did not perceive, I will make evident to everyone. Those who overlooked you will notice. Those who silently ridiculed will see, for I will elevate your position among many. This is not for your personal pride, but so my character may be honored through your life's path. I know your solitary nights, my child, when rest would not come, and you wondered if any way forward existed, if continuing had any meaning. You endured what would have broken others, yet you remained firm. But something was not revealed to you. The strength you hold is not simply your own inner power. It is my grace, given to you when you felt most alone. It allowed you to stand up even when you had no strength left. That same grace is now becoming clear. Listen, your past hardships will lead to advancement. Your private struggles will become visible proof of my activity. My guiding hand has never wavered for an instant. The time for understanding is here. Everything hidden will be revealed, and those who tried to weaken you will be identified. This is not for vengeance, but so that justice may emerge through honesty. Even when your requests seemed unanswered, I gathered each one and honored them in my sight. Now I respond, not always in the way you expect, but always as you truly need. You will see an improvement beyond what people could imagine, a positive result no one predicted. For when I decide to intervene, no human solution can fully explain it, nor can human logic comprehend it. Some insights have been kept back, as few were ready to accept them. But now, my cherished child, you are prepared, and I am here to share them. The difficulties within your home were not by chance. They were intended to distract you because the opposing force knew that if you remained focused, I would give you something important. He aimed to disturb your peace, provoke sharp words, and set family members against one another. But I intervene to bring accord where there is disagreement. I provide comfort where there is tension. I oversee every household, and what felt fractured shall thrive anew. I have not left your home. Even when you felt crushed by the burden of everything, know that it was not yours to carry by yourself. It was mine, and I carry it now. Know this, my child. I allowed some to leave so you would no longer depend emotionally on those who were not fulfilling their true calling. Some partings were hidden liberations, and I permitted them to protect your future course. Now, I am guiding new companions to your side. Individuals who will honor your spirit, journey alongside you, and share in your prayers. Ready yourself, my child. You will know happiness again. Offer your confidence once more, and receive love, for I am bringing back what was not evident. Stay with me, my precious one. Do not leave now, for more truths are still to be revealed, and you need to hear them completely. I will yet disclose understandings that can completely transform your life's direction. This is not just about emotion, but about precise direction. It is more than mere comfort. It is a deep summons. Those who genuinely heed my voice will never again stray in darkness. Share these words with anyone you feel needs to hear them. Do not keep them to yourself. I am here, and my presence changes all things. I am aware of the quiet struggles you endure unseen by others. But I assure you with absolute certainty you are not adrift. Each difficult experience you have encountered served to ready you, not to shatter your spirit, but to guide you precisely to your rightful place. So, listen closely, my beloved. My intentions for you, my child, are firm. Though rumors may spread and efforts be made to hinder your journey, they will not succeed. Those who speak poorly of you in secret, aiming to lessen your reputation, will find their words without effect. For I guard your reputation. I affirm your every step. The reality of your path will become evident through what happens, not through argument or justification. My divine plan unfolds in its own perfect timing. You have supported others, my child, even when it drained you, and often without recognition. Your very presence has soothed troubled spaces, even those that brought you sorrow. You have given your heart freely to those who offered little back. Know this truth, my beloved. Every gentle deed, every silent concession, every hidden exertion is known to me. I observe each one with care. What you have offered in secret, I will make plain for all to witness. It will not be forgotten. There are times, my precious one, when existence demands more than you feel capable of giving. The burdens you carry, the struggles with your well-being, the dreams unfulfilled, the voids within you. Still, you greet each new day. This quiet perseverance is a profound inner power the world may not comprehend, but I perceive it, and I name it faith. You pressed on, even when clarity was missing, even when fear was near. Now I validate you, for those who turn to me when bewildered always discover their requirements are fulfilled. What I have reserved for you cannot be removed by any worldly occurrence. Some routes were inaccessible to you, not to deny your wishes, but because they concealed unseen perils. I blocked certain openings, not to inflict difficulty, but to safeguard you, for your worth is far greater than you imagine. The course I have charted for you, my beloved, necessitates thoughtful company and particular environments. Your distinct calling requires defined limits, not isolation, but sound discernment in those you permit near. Those who accompany you now must possess a similar inner perception. The exhaustion you feel is not a flaw. It indicates the ending of one period and the beginning of a new one. When your inner self feels heavy, it signifies your spirit is getting ready to expand. I am directing this change. Do not hold on to what is fading away. Do not try to reawaken what I have brought to its conclusion. Have certainty, my child, for what awaits you will exceed all you have experienced. It will amaze, refresh, and expand you. Breathe deeply, for your most significant days are yet to reveal themselves. You may have observed, my child, that just as you ready yourself to move forward, something frequently draws your thoughts elsewhere. This is not by chance. It is an intentional distraction. This is why minor disagreements emerge, difficult memories return, or unsettling reports surface. But today I offer you a renewed outlook, a distinct awareness of your genuine objective, and with it, the capacity to dismiss anything that does not come from me. Stay alert, for where you direct your attention is where your power resides. Let your utterances today be a wellspring of vitality, for everything you are gaining now is constructing an entirely new future. There are periods, my cherished one, when the burden of attending to everyone around you feels overwhelming, as if your own requirements are perpetually overlooked. But today, I call you into a deep stillness, a tranquility that does not depend on pauses, travels, or other individuals. It is a repose for your inner self, for those who discover solace in me are never forsaken by life's difficulties. I bring harmony to chaos, repair what is damaged, and complete what is incomplete, and you will perceive this transformation. Those who doubted your progression did not comprehend that I employ the unfolding of time to refine you, not to inflict suffering. Every cessation has a purpose, and I am always on schedule. I am readying your perception, so that when my pledge appears, you will not overlook it due to a lack of readiness. I do not proceed quickly. I act with precise intention. And now that your inner self has aligned with my direction, I release what was restrained. It will advance, it will materialize, it will overflow. Preserve this bond with me, not simply to listen, but to be transformed. Do not allow the revelations I impart to you today, my child, to diminish in the hurried pace of tomorrow. Connect your reliance with unwavering resolve, for even profounder understandings are approaching. The insights you've received thus far are but a glimpse of the greater truths I am prepared to unveil. Confirm this. I will not withdraw. And those who stand firm collect enduring blessings. Do you recognize that feeling of being misjudged? That your internal battles appear unseen? That your most earnest questions receive no answer? I understand, and beyond that, I reply. Not always through audible words, sometimes with serenity amidst chaos, with an unexpected link, with provision at the very last instant. What appears unachievable will become insignificant compared to what I have prepared for you. At this juncture, I urge you to be open with me, to surrender into my keeping what has grown too burdensome for you. For while you endeavor to achieve everything through your own exertion, I await your summons to intervene. This very day is the time I step in, and when I do, the conditions transform. What seemed out of reach begins to yield, and tranquility settles within you once again. Perhaps you think your path has dimmed, that periods have concluded, that opportunities have disappeared. But I assure you, my child, as long as life persists, so does my promise. I am not limited by time, by previous occurrences, or by human forecasts. The unease you perceive is not a sign of frailty. It is simply an indication that you are moving past what has become accustomed. And each time you opt to progress, even without complete certainty, you activate my intentions. And I esteem those who proceed in faith. So listen closely, my beloved. My intentions for you, my child, are firm. Though rumors may spread and efforts be made to hinder your journey, they will not succeed. Those who speak poorly of you in secret, aiming to lessen your reputation, will find their words without effect. For I guard your reputation, I affirm your every step. The reality of your path will become evident through what happens, not through argument or justification. My divine plan unfolds in its own perfect timing. You have supported others, my child, even when it drained you, and often without recognition. Your very presence has soothed troubled spaces, even those that brought you sorrow. You have given your heart freely to those who offered little back. Know this truth, my beloved. Every gentle deed, every silent concession, every hidden exertion is known to me. I observe each one with care. What you have offered in secret, I will make plain for all to witness. It will not be forgotten. There are times, my precious one, when existence demands more than you feel capable of giving. The burdens you carry, the struggles with your well-being, the dreams unfulfilled, the voids within you, still you greet each new day. This quiet perseverance is a profound inner power the world may not comprehend, but I perceive it, and I name it faith. You pressed on, even when clarity was missing, even when fear was near. Now I validate you. For those who turn to me when bewildered always discover their requirements are fulfilled. What I have reserved for you cannot be removed by any worldly occurrence. Some routes were inaccessible to you, not to deny your wishes, but because they concealed unseen perils. I blocked certain openings, not to inflict difficulty, but to safeguard you, for your worth is far greater than you imagine. The course I have charted for you, my beloved, necessitates thoughtful company and particular environments. Your distinct calling requires defined limits, not isolation, but sound discernment in those you permit near. Those who accompany you now must possess a similar inner perception. The exhaustion you feel is not a flaw. It indicates the ending of one period and the beginning of a new one. When your inner self feels heavy, it signifies your spirit is getting ready to expand. I am directing this change. Do not hold on to what is fading away. Do not try to reawaken what I have brought to its conclusion. Have certainty, my child, for what awaits you will exceed all you have experienced. It will amaze, refresh, and expand you. Breathe deeply, for your most significant days are yet to reveal themselves. You may have observed, my child, that just as you ready yourself to move forward, something frequently draws your thoughts elsewhere. This is not by chance. It is an intentional distraction. This is why minor disagreements emerge, difficult memories return, or unsettling reports surface. But today I offer you a renewed outlook, a distinct awareness of your genuine objective, and with it, the capacity to dismiss anything that does not come from me. Stay alert, for where you direct your attention is where your power resides. Let your utterances today be a wellspring of vitality, for everything you are gaining now is constructing an entirely new future. There are periods, my cherished one, when the burden of attending to everyone around you feels overwhelming, as if your own requirements are perpetually overlooked. But today, I call you into a deep stillness, a tranquility that does not depend on pauses, travels, or other individuals. It is a repose for your inner self, for those who discover solace in me are never forsaken by life's difficulties. I bring harmony to chaos, repair what is damaged, and complete what is incomplete, and you will perceive this transformation. Those who doubted your progression did not comprehend that I employ the unfolding of time to refine you, not to inflict suffering. Every cessation has a purpose, and I am always on schedule. I am readying your perception, so that when my pledge appears, you will not overlook it due to a lack of readiness. I do not proceed quickly. I act with precise intention. And now that your inner self has aligned with my direction, I release what was restrained. It will advance. It will materialize. It will overflow. Preserve this bond with me, not simply to listen, but to be transformed. Do not allow the revelations I impart to you today, my child, to diminish in the hurried pace of tomorrow. Connect your reliance with unwavering resolve, for even profounder understandings are approaching. The insights you've received thus far are but a glimpse of the greater truths I am prepared to unveil. Confirm this: I will not withdraw. And those who stand firm collect enduring blessings. Do you recognize that feeling of being misjudged? That your internal battles appear unseen? That your most earnest questions receive no answer? I understand, and beyond that, I reply. Not always through audible words, sometimes with serenity amidst chaos, with an unexpected link, with provision at the very last instant. What appears unachievable will become insignificant compared to what I have prepared for you. At this juncture, I urge you to be open with me, to surrender into my keeping what has grown too burdensome for you. For while you endeavor to achieve everything through your own exertion, I await your summons to intervene. This very day is the time I step in, and when I do, the conditions transform. What seemed out of reach begins to yield, and tranquility settles within you once again. Perhaps you think your path has dimmed, that periods have concluded, that opportunities have disappeared. But I assure you, my child, as long as life persists, so does my promise. I am not limited by time, by previous occurrences, or by human forecasts. The unease you perceive is not a sign of frailty. It is simply an indication that you are moving past what has become accustomed. And each time you opt to progress, even without complete certainty, you activate my intentions, and I esteem those who proceed in faith. Today I strengthen your inner self, not with fleeting emotions, but with profound, unwavering certainty. Some remnants from your formative years still reside within you. Harsh, unfair declarations attempted to define your identity, to lessen your inherent worth, to restrict your future outlook. But now, my child, I free you from their hold. The only statement that truly defines who you are comes directly from me, my child. Your presence here is no mere accident. This very message is intended to reach the deepest questions within your spirit, my beloved one. The time has arrived for you to comprehend the underlying reasons for repeating situations, the individuals around you, and patterns that seemed endless. Today, I have come to grant you clear understanding. It is completed, and nothing will impede it. This is why some feel unease. Do not be troubled. What you see as loss, I see as liberation. I am preparing your path so that your next move leads directly to the path I have laid out for you. The period you are in calls for a time for inner stillness and careful thought. Do not share every detail with everyone. Guard your upcoming movements, my child. For some watch with intentions to obstruct the way I am preparing. Your progress will be rapid, so guard your affairs closely. While you communicate with me, I am working. While you trust, I am making ready. As these words bring clarity to your understanding, my beloved, let this truth settle deeply within your spirit. Do not entertain any idea that falls short of what I have already declared concerning you. You had begun to believe that new beginnings were beyond your reach, that some parts of your existence were fixed in hardship. But I tell you, my child, a fresh chapter is unfolding, even if you cannot yet perceive it. You are not required to comprehend the precise unfolding. You only need to believe that it has already begun. Your part is to continue forward. Mine is to bring unexpected good as you go. Have you observed how challenges grow stronger just as you seek a deeper connection with me? This is not random, my cherished one. It is a direct reaction to your pursuit of what is real. The nearer you come to deeper insight, the more your surroundings become agitated. But I tell you, do not withdraw. Do not cease your forward movement, for these disruptions are simply signs that something profound is about to manifest. Those who continue will receive their due. Those who remain steadfast will see my hand at work, and you were made for this, to endure and to affirm my truth.
We run on viewer support only. For exclusive member-only content, scan the QR or see the pinned comment. God bless you.